What is Bigfoot? A myth? A legend? A hoax? Or a real flesh and blood creature? What about the reported sightings of Bigfoot? They can't all be misidentified animals. And how is it that most Native American cultures have stories about Bigfoot? After 2 separate sightings of a Bigfoot type creature, I needed answers. I have now been researching Bigfoot for over 15 years, and I feel that my journey has just begun.
Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do some research in an unusual circumstance. We're going to be researching during the eclipse. So I've got up here in the Talladega National Forest. I've got on one of the highest places I can get with my van that's still remote. So I really don't look for anybody to come riding through here or anything, but it is way up here. And I'm fixing to give you an idea of how high we are, if I can. I don't know if the camera's gonna transfer this to you like it needs to be, but this is my view today. It will be until the sun gets blocked. And then on the other side, we've got this right here. This is an old road right here. We've got valley everywhere, all around us. So what I'm really wanting to do is I want to set out the parabolic microphone. I want to set out a few trail cams. I want to do some call blasting, and I want to do some wood knocks. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. This is going to be a once in a lifetime thing for me now. There won't be another eclipse like this for a long time. Although we're only going to get like 84% of the eclipse itself because we're not in the direct path of it. But a lot of people have told me, after I told them what I wanted to do, they have told me, yeah, you really do need to do that because animals go crazy in the eclipse. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know if they go crazy or not. I haven't been through that many eclipses, and I didn't really look it up online to find out. But that is what we're doing today. We're going to be sitting here throughout the whole eclipse, and we're going to try our best to get some kind of response out of a Bigfoot. And they may be a lot confused about all this. I mean, you know, they don't watch CNN and all that to get their information. They'll just say, hey, it got dark too soon. Wonder what's up with that. So let me get my equipment set up and I'll be back with you. All right, trail camera 1 has been set out, and this will more or less be the view that it gets right out through there. So 1 down, 1 to go. All right, trail camera 2 set out. We're gonna be getting that view right there on it. Hopefully everything will be all right. Now to get back to the van and set up the parabolic dish. All right, the parabolic mic has been set out, and this is the view from around it. So we're on top of a little hill. I'm hoping this is going to work. We got a lot of wind out here today, and they're right over there. See if I can zoom in on it. I can't find it. Well, there is a lake over there. Let me zoom out again, get my bearings. There it is. There is a lake right over there. So during the middle of this eclipse, I might walk up here, run the thermal, see if it goes out that far. I don't know. I haven't tested it like that yet. But there's a lake right there. All right, a little bit of information about this solar eclipse. We have got a partial solar eclipse here where we're at. That was going to be 80%. 84 to be exact, is what they say. And it's going to start at 12:43. It's going to peak at 2. And it ends at 3:19. So I'm going to be out here with all of my equipment running that I can get going. I'm going to be doing some call blasting. I'll even do some wood knocks. I've got a good tree right over here that'll sound pretty good hitting up against my stick. So we're going to give that a shot too. We're just going to let things take its course. We're going to sit and listen, try to provoke something, and we're just going to go all out with it today. I'm going to be running the thermal if I feel the need to. But we're just going to have to see how dark it's going to get here, and if it makes animals a little uneasy, what they might do. That's what we're looking for. We want to find out if a Bigfoot just, as some people said, quote, loses his mind. I don't know about that. I mean, you know, they're nocturnal. He'd probably feel more at home at that time of the day. But anyway, we're out here, we're giving it a shot, we're seeing what's going to happen, and we're hoping we get some activity. All right, it is 12:43 and the eclipse has officially begun. So it shouldn't be long before we see a little bit of darkness come around. But it has begun. And we will be doing the wood knocks and everything else we can think of doing here in just a little bit. All right, we're into it by about 15 minutes now. I'm gonna walk down this road a little piece. Nice way to walk. Find some of these spots that I passed when I was coming up this way. I got me a light with me in case it really gets dark, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's just take a walk and see what we see. Listen for what we can hear. All right, this is something that I found on my walk. I keep hearing something knock over that way. Can't really tell what that is, but it's not a forceful knock, so I don't believe it'd be a Bigfoot knocking. But I found this on my little walk, and of course I had to check it out. Ever since I heard about a man who was hiking up in here, not taking the trails, but he was hiking up through here, and he come across a rock face that had a little cave in it. And the man didn't say he saw anything, it's what he smelled. He said it smelled horrific around that thing. All of a sudden, I mean, you know, not always, but he got close to it and was looking around it, and all of a sudden he got the whiff of something really strong. And you know, now when I find something like that, I want to check it out. So, you know, basically you can't do research unless you do some research. Of course, this is not the rock face, but it's somewhere around here. Thought I'd just check this one out though. I've seen it and decided that's something worth checking out. And that's it right there, looking at it. That's well over, probably 20 foot high. But let's get back up there onto the road. And there's a few other things I want to check out. All right, it's 1:40, and I just got back from my little walk on going down the road. I decided I'd get me a little something to eat, and then I'd take a little walk up the road a little piece. The peak of this eclipse is supposed to be about 2:02, so we're about 22 minutes away from that right now, and we haven't really gotten a whole lot of darkness yet. When I get through eating, if the cloud cover is not so bad that I can't see the sun, I'm going to take my little specialty glasses that I got yesterday, and I'm going to see if I can see what's happening. If I can see any bit of the sun, I'll try to put it on video. I don't know if that'll work or not, but I'm going to try. So hang on for that. I'm going to get me something to eat real quick. All right, y'all, this is the best I can do. And it is 2:02, which means this is the peak for us here in the area I'm in. So it's not really dark out here, I guarantee you that. It's like late afternoon. All right, the eclipse peaked about 10 minutes ago. Now I'm walking up the road a little piece, see what I can see. We have not had much of an eclipse. It's just more like an overcast day, which it was supposed to be anyway. So it's not been, it didn't get dark here. So there's still a possibility that it might have stirred some feelings in some kind of animals out here. So we're still gonna keep on till this thing's supposed to be over with. Now right in there is where I put the trail cameras. And at one point, I saw a turkey cross the road while I was eating my lunch. I'm gonna see if I caught that on video. I don't know. I did put a video camera going on the top of the van, going one way, and another one going the other way, up and down the road. So maybe I caught it. But this is a good area to be researching in, and I think I'm gonna come back one night, because right over there, there's a bunch of chicken houses. And see if I can zoom in on them. I can not lose them. I reckon I'm gonna lose them. That and the pond, the lake that I saw. Anyways, aha, there they are. There they are. Anyways, chicken houses have always had a little bit to do with the Bigfoot situation. Free food for a Bigfoot if he can get in there. And so, you know, if that be the case, this would be an area where a Bigfoot would want to be, in this little area right in here. So I think I'm gonna come back up here. The next time I come up here and spend the night, this is where I'm gonna spend the night at, right up here. There's plenty of little pull-offs on this dirt road. There's not many people comes down these dirt roads. And I might set up my research out here one night. We're gonna try another wood knock now. See if we can get any kind of response. I don't guess we're getting a response today. We'll try it again before we leave. Okay, the eclipse is officially over. Although I couldn't even tell we had an eclipse. It was more like just being an overcast day. But having said that, I mean, you know, it is what it is. There was no activity that I could hear or get a response from or anything like that. There was no all the wood knocking I did, nothing. My call blaster would not sync up to my phone. I don't know why. I mean, you know, I checked it out this morning before I left the house and it worked fine. I got out here and it wouldn't sync to my phone, so I couldn't run the call blaster. Well, there's a lot of little valleys down through here that I would love to run the call blaster through. So I'm gonna work on that and see what I can get going. It never even got halfway dark around here. It's just like late afternoon. So maybe if it had gotten dark, there would have been more of a response. I don't know. With the moon passing in front of the sun, maybe that might have had an effect on them, but it just didn't seem to happen right here. But we're gonna get on out of here. Got a lot of video and audio to go through, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe.
And tell your friends.
Also find us on Facebook, Alabama Georgia Bigfoot Research Group.